Just using the concept of symmetry, you can solve several problems related to this. And you have to write down this one. Now this can be write as a constant of this, that equal to sine twice pi, that equal to 0. A by x plus 1, b by x minus 2 plus c by x minus 3. Hello everyone, welcome to the episode 8 in the final post series. In this video, we learning about the integral calculus, which is classified by this. Now, before start the problems, first of all, you see here the calculus topic covered 26% weightage in the mathematical questions, and apart from this, integral calculus has around 10% share in WBJEE mathematics. Now, we go through the problems for each part. First, we consider the problems for partial fractions, which is 2023 WBJEE problems. Now, this problem basically, here the integration is given. Now, we have to find out the value k. Okay. So, for these partial fraction problems, how to solve? First, you should know this partial fraction contain the denominator multiple by some factors. Now, this can be write as a constant of this a by x plus 1, b by x minus 2 plus c by x minus 3. Okay. Now, if we simplify this, 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3, this is x plus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. Now, a into this part x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus b into this is common x minus 2. So, this is x plus 1 into x minus 3 plus c into x plus 1 into x minus 2. Okay. So, from here just compare, you get one is a into x minus 2 x minus 3 plus b into x plus 1 x minus 3 plus c into x plus 1 x minus 2. Okay. So, if we put x is 1, 2 and 3, you will get these three constant terms a, b and c. Now, after solving, you will get a is this one 1 by 12, b is 1 by 3 and c is 1 by 4. Okay. So, this is your partial fraction 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3, which is like this form. Okay. So, now after integration, you will get I is this one. You know 1 by 12 integration of 1 by x plus 1 means log of x plus 1, similarly others. Okay. And 1 by 12 if you common this, so this, that is why you get this is minus 4 and this is for 3. Okay. So, this is the logarithm functions, and the properties of logarithm function you have to write down this one with integration constant. Now, if we in your given problem, if you compare what is k, because as per your given problem this is given k. So, this k is 12, right. So, this is the first problem for integration which is related to the partial fraction. Now, move on to next problem, integration which is a range symmetry. This is a 2025 problems WBJEE. Now, what is given? J is given, then we have to calculate J. Fine. How to solve this type of integration? Now, this particular problem basically we go through the King's rule. All of you know about the King's rule. What is King's rule? For the definite integral, you know, integration a to b f x dx. This is a to b f of a plus b minus x. So, you should know this King's rule. A to b function dx means lower limit plus upper limit minus your variables. This is a King's rule. So, this rule we can apply for this particular problem. Okay. So, that is why this is a range symmetry problem. Now, very simple way you can solve it. Put u is 9 minus x. This is, so from here x means 9 minus u, that is why given. So, when x is this, so what is dx? Dx is minus du. Clear? Now, change the intervals. What is x? When x is 3, your lower limit. So, x is 3, what is u? From here you get u is 6. Similarly, when x is 6, what is u? U is 3. Okay. So, you get the limits from this substitution. Okay. Now, so what is your given function? If you integration j, this is integration u is 3, so sorry 6 to 3 root of x, x means 9 minus u by square root of 9 minus x, this is 9 minus x means u plus square root of x, x is 9 minus u and dx is minus du. Okay. So, now for this negative, you know the definite integral properties, you can interchange the limit. So, this is 3 to 6 square root of 9 minus u by root u plus 9 minus u du. Suppose your given problem is number 1 and this is number 2. So, from here you can see this is actually, now adding both 1 and 2 you get 2j. Okay. So, 2j means this is plus this is already evaluated. So, just interchange the variables. So, you get the both are the same function. So, square root of x plus square root of 9 minus x by this dx. So, this is cancel. So, that is why this is dx and this integral is 3. So, therefore, j is 3 by 2. So, this is a basically range symmetry problem. This is the one of the part of integral calculus. Okay. Now, next we move on. Next problem, this is a trigonometry symmetry problem. Trigonometry symmetry problem. Now, students, how to solve this trigonometry symmetry problem? Any idea? This is your given problem. I is 0 to twice pi theta sin 6 theta cos theta d theta. Now, if you solve this problem using the integration by parts, suppose theta is u and this is your v. So, you know the integration by parts formula, I think u v d theta means integration u integration of v d theta minus d d theta of u integration v d theta d theta. So, both u and v are function of theta obviously. So, this is the rules of integration by parts. So, just you simply apply this. So, I is theta first function integration of 0 to twice pi sin 6 theta cos theta d theta minus derivative of u, that is d d theta of theta into integration of sin 6 theta cos theta d theta, okay, and d theta theta is 0 to twice pi. Since one thing I just telling you, what is this integration? Sin 6 theta cos theta d theta means sin 7 theta by d theta. Very simple integration, just substitute cos theta equal to suppose z, sin theta equal to z. So, cos theta d theta is dz. So, this is integration sin z to the power 6 dz. So, z to the power 7 by 7. So, sin 7 theta by 7, clear. So, from here this is theta sin 7 theta by 7 0 to twice pi minus 0 to twice pi, this derivative is 1. So, this is 1 into sin 7 theta by 7 d theta, clear. Now, from this you know one thing, you know sin 0 that equal to sin twice pi that equal to 0. So, when theta is twice pi, this part is 0. Similarly, when sin is 0, theta is 0, this is 0. So, this part is 0. Now, from sin 7 theta, so this is also 0, because if you go through the graphical representation of this is your sine curve red, okay. You see 0 to pi this sin x graph, and similarly pi to twice pi both are equal, but opposite sign. So, when you consider the range 0 to twice pi, this integral value is 0, as it is the sin 7 x. If you see the sin 7 x, this graph, so this and these are also same, but opposite sign. So, 0 to twice pi sin 7 x is also 0. So, that is why I write down this integral value is 0 and this is also 0. So, the integral value is 0. This type of problem is a trigonometry symmetry for integral calculus. This is a very important problem from 2023. So, just using the concept of symmetry, you can solve several problems related to this. Now, next one is integration, which is a symmetry and composition forms. This is 2024 WBJEE problems. So, symmetry and composition form. Now, for this particular problem, what is given? So, we have to calculate I2 by I1 given to integral I1 and I2. What is I1? I1 is this one, and what is I2? This one. What you will calculate? You will calculate I2 by I1. Okay. Now, given a hint, this is for the given function is e to the power x by 1 plus e to the power x. This is your given function. So, first you check what is the lower limit f of minus a and what is the upper limit f of a, both integral. Okay. So, just put x equal to given function x equal to a, you have to find out f of a. Similarly, x equal to minus a, you have to find out f of minus a, right. So, f of a plus f of minus a, this is 1, clear. F of a is this one and f of minus a this one. So, just add these two, we will get 1. This is the relation, we should remember this relation. Now, substitute x this equal to 1 minus u. We substitute x is 1 minus u. So, dx is minus du. So, when x is f of minus a, because x is f of minus a, this is your x. So, f of a means from here f of a is 1 minus x, and 1 minus x means from this relation this is your u. So, when x is f of minus a, this is f of, this is your u. Similarly, as it is from this relation, when x is f of a, this is u is f of minus a. So, and also from your given problem x into 1 minus x, this is 1 minus u into u. Just put all these things in your given integral IU1. This is your IU1. IU1, what is IU1? Check it, this is. So, this is your IU1. Okay. So, integral f of a to f of minus a, I minus u, just substitute g into 1 minus u into u du, right. Now, just this is your negative sign, that is why we interchange the limit of the integration. So, f of minus a to f of a, and just simplify 1 minus u g of u into 1 minus u. Okay. Next. So, just multiplication of this function for this case. So, first one is g u into 1 minus u minus integration of u into this one. So, this is your I2 and this is your I1. So, actually I1 is I2 minus I1. So, 2 I1, this is your I2. So, I2 by I1, this is 2 as per your given problem. This is your objective. So, you have to solve using the conditions of symmetry and composition problems. Now, and corresponding graphs is here. You can also see what is the graph of e to the power x by 1 plus e to the power x, and similarly e to the power minus x by 1 plus e to the power minus x. Next, we move on to another problem. This is a series of integral, very interesting problem. Okay. This is 2023 problem, WBJEE. Now, here you know the two functions are defined. One is called the integral part, this is called box x, and another is called the fractional part. Okay, student. So, we have to show I is integration 0 to n box x dx by integration 0 to n fractional part dx, this is n minus 1. Okay. So, you have to know what is called box x functions, or box x functions basically this is defined as per the graph. If you see this red part within the range, suppose this is 0 to 1, this one, similarly 1 to 2, this one, 2 to 3, this one. So, this part, so this is, you can see box x, what is the characteristic? This box x function is discontinuous functions, because with at the point x equal to 2 there is a break, similarly at the point x equal to 3 there is a break. So, this is a, similarly x equal to 1, this is a break. So, this is a discontinuous function, and similarly the fractional part x, the blue line mentioned here. So, here we consider x is a interval I to I plus 1, I is a closed interval and I plus 1 is the open interval. Okay. So, within that, what is the box x? Box x is the lower interval, that is why this is I, and the fractional part x is x minus I. Okay. So, this is a x minus I, because from here 0 to 1, 0 to 1 what is box x? Box x function is 0, and 0 to 1 what is the fractional part? This is what? This is x minus I, that is 1 minus 0, right. So, this is the, because this is the, when x is 1, this is your graph. So, that is why when I is 0 to n minus 1, the box x is defined, this is I, and x is defined x minus I. Now, how to find out the integral? So, integral 0 to n box x dx. So, this is basically the sum of the integral up to n, this is 0 to 1, 0 to 1 as per the previous, you can see 0 to 1, what is box x? Because as per the definition x, this is I when I to I plus 1. So, when the range of integration is 0 to 1, 0 to 1, so box x is 0 when 0 to 1. Similarly, 1 to 2 box x is 1, similarly n minus 1 to n box x is, always we consider the lower limit. So, that is why. Now, sum of this integral, this is summation I is 0 to n minus 1 I, add this all, you will get the formula, you already known formula, this is n minus 1 into n by 2. Similarly, 0 to n fractional part x dx, this is you already defined, this is x minus I. So, x minus 0, 1 to 2 x minus 1 into dx, like x minus n minus 1 into dx, or this is a sum of 0 to n minus 1 half n by 2. So, therefore, I is, as per the given problem, this is the integral, this is, so this part n minus 1 by n by 2, and this part, this is your n by 2. So, simplify, you get the n minus 1. Okay. So, this type of problem actually is called the series of integral, and you can solve the problems using that concept. Clear, students? Everyone clear? I think we consider another problem which is complementary integral. This complementary integral, here also we consider 2025 last year problem WBJEE. Just see the problem. What is your given function? F of x is 0 to sin square x sin inverse root t dt, and g of x is 0 to cos square x cos inverse root t dt. So, then we have to find out f of x plus g of x, this is pi by 4. Interesting problem. Now, complementary transformation, using the concept of complementary transformation, if you see this graph sin inverse 1 minus u means cos inverse u from the very well known formula. Similarly, cos inverse 1 square root of 1 minus u is sin inverse u. Just using these two concept for this particular problem, and here also we substitute two things. One is t is replace 1 minus u and t is 1 minus u, that means we just replace t is 1 minus u. So, dt which is minus du from here, and when t is 0, t is 0, t is 0. So, u is also 1. Similarly, when t is sin square x, so u is 1 minus sin square x, that is cos square x. T is cos square x, so 1 minus cos square x is sin square x. So, this is your transformation. Now, so for the integral first part f of x, just substitute. So, u is 1 to cos square x. So, u is 1 to cos square x as per the this. What is u? U is lower limit is 1 and upper limit is cos square x. So, that is why 1 to cos square x sin inverse t, t means 1 minus u and dt is minus du. Okay. So, this is for this negative we interchange the limit. So, cos square x to 1 cos square root u du, and similarly for g of x, what is your g of x function? G of x is 0 to cos square x cos inverse root t du. Okay. So, what is when this is 0, t is 0, u is 1 and t is cos square x, u is sin square x. Just substitute 1 to sin square x cos inverse this one. So, again negative, interchange this sin square x to 1 sin square root u du, fine. So, now adding these two, that is we add your given problem f of x plus g of x, again new functions these two f of x plus g of x, fine. So, if you add these two, so that is why 2 f of x plus g of x. Now, as per your given problem, first one 0 to sin inverse x, sin inverse root t dt plus g of x as per your given problem, g of x 0 to cos square x cos square root 2 dt. Okay. So, first t, this is your first your given two function, this one, and second f of x and g of x after transformation, complementary transformation, you get these two. So, just write down these two. Okay. Now, simplify. So, from 0 to sin inverse x and sin inverse sin square x and sin square x to 1. So, these two add. So, 0 to sin square x to 1. So, that is why 0 to 1 sin inverse t, both are the same function, right, sin inverse root t dt plus 0 to cos square x through 1. So, that is why 0 to 1 cos inverse root t dt, right. So, 0 to 1 both limit are same. So, sin inverse root 2 plus cos inverse root t, okay. And sin inverse root t plus cos inverse root t, this is your pi by 2. So, after integration pi by 2. So, what is f of x plus g of x? 2 is divided. So, this is pi by 4. Is that clear? So, this is your problem you have to show pi by 4. Okay. Now, next one OD, that is ordinary differential equation and integral both. How to apply both these two concepts using the given problem. Now, we have to solve this problem using the condition of ordinary differential equation with integral. What is the given problem? Given f of 0 is 1 and 0 to x this one. Check it. Then, so that 0 to pi by 2 f of x dx, this is 3 minus pi by 2. Now, just we have to solve this problem using the Leibniz rule, differentiation rule. Okay. For the given problem, just very simple, you just go through this one. What is given? Just what is the, just see, left hand side integral is 0 to x and right hand side integral is x to 0. Okay. So, for symmetry we convert same limit. So, x to 0, you know that definite integral, integral a to b f of x dx means minus b to a f of x dx, the concept properties of definite integral. So, for here also x to 0 can be write down what 0 to x. So, we have to write down 0 to x f dash t minus sin twice t dt, that is minus 0 to x f t tan t dt, right. So, both are the same function. So, that is why I write down f dash x, just t replaced by x, f dash x sin 2x, this is minus, this minus f of x tan x. Okay. So, just compare these two, you get f dash x minus sin 2x, this one. Okay. Now, so from here f dash x plus, you consider this one left side. So, this one, what is this? This is a differential equation. What type of differential equation? First order differential equation. So, basically first order derivatives involves here. So, that is why first order differential equation. And what type of first order differential equation? This is a linear first order differential equation, because you know the linear differential equation which is of the form dy by dx plus py that equal to q. This is a first order linear differential equation, where p and q both are function of x or constant, and this type of differential equation when you solve, you should find out the integrating factor, and this is integration of p dx. Got it? This is integration of p dx, right. So, this is the integrating factor. So, just we find out what is, if you compare this one and this one. So, what is your p? P means tan x. So, what is the integrating factor? This is e to the power tan x dx. So, just see, just write down that. So, integration is sec x, right. So, after finding the integrating factor, next procedure how to solve this first order of differential equation, we multiplying the integrating factor in the given equation in both sides. So, that is why we multiplying this integrating factor in both sides. So, we get if you see, so multiplying this integrating factor in both sides. So, this is sec x f dash x plus f of x tan x. This is 2 sin x cos x into sec x. Now, this is actually d dx of f of x into sec x. This is 2 sin x, because this and this is cancelled. Now, this dx you take right side. So, you have to write down d of f of x sec x. This is 2 sin x dx. So, after simplification you will get f of x sec x is minus 2 cos x plus c. Okay. Now, next is put the initial condition f 0 is 1. So, f 0 is 1 means just put f 0 is 1. So, you get c is 3, because you know from here this is 1 6 0, this is 1. So, this is minus 2 into 1 plus c. So, c is 3. So, your f of x function is 3 cos x minus 2 cos square x, just divided by sec x. Okay. So, f of x you find out. So, as per the your given problem, integral 0 to pi by 2 f of x dx, just put functions after integration, put the limit, you get 3 minus pi by 2. Okay. This is your result. So, this is actually this problem is a combination of ordinary differential equation with integral. So, first from the relations of the integration we find out the differential equations, and the concept of first order differential equation we find out the functions. After find the f of x, this you put the functions here and you get the result. Okay. So, for integral calculus, what we solved basically, integration becomes easy after the right transformations. Already we solved. Symmetry appears, limit, trigonometry and functions, learn to spot it. And hard integral can becomes easy after they are split. Complementary functions, this equal to symmetry in this gives. So, we solve several integral problems using the transformations and symmetry rules. Okay. One thing you should remember, WBJEE does not repeat problems, this repeats ideas. Okay. Thank you all of you, thank you so much.